What's up everybody, Brian the Bootmaker here, and today I decided to make a video talking about boot toe shapes and heel styles and how it all affects the overall look of a boot. Hope you guys enjoy this. Let's get to it. Before we get started, I just want to say all these boots in this video are Row Club boots, handmade here in Los Angeles. So if you're interested in any of these boots, just let me know. Aside from that, all these shoe lasts are in the collection as well. So all these toe shapes, you can refer them to me and through the emails, and you'll exactly know, oh, this is the 100 last, or this is the 3309 last, and all these certain numbers. But all these numbers are actually created by me, so it's not like specific, it's not universal. It's all just in the Row Club collection, if that makes sense. So this is my introduction for the video. Basically, I'm going to show you all how the different toe shapes and give you a brief glimpse of the shoe last so you understand what I'm trying to say and it doesn't sound like I'm just talking gibberish, if that makes sense. So starting off, we'll talk about this toe shape. This is the 1940 last. This is the 3309 last. This is the 2307. This is the shoe last 100. And this one is the 722 last. So let's start with my favorite boots of all time, the engineer boot. And these two boots might look like, they might look exactly the same, but they actually have different toe shapes. This last right here is the 2307, and this is the RC 1940. And if you look at it profile view, you'll notice there are different toe shapes. One toe shape is a flatter toe shape, and this has a more of a slightly raised toe box. And also, if you look at it like this, you'll notice the 2307 is slightly more pointier than the 1940. This is slightly more roundish, squarish. So the 2307 looks more formal, like casual dress wear. The 1940 is slightly raised, so it has more of a rugged look, more workwear style boot. To make a better visual, I will use the actual last, what the boot toe shapes actually look like. This is called a shoe last, and these shoe lasts is used to make the boot actual. This is the form and the toe shape. As you notice, it have different toe shapes. 1940 to 307. Also, you can check out the heel style of this boot. The Woodsman heel is about 1 3/4 inch tall, and for example, this is a low Woodsman heel. Is about 1 1/2, 1 1/4. You can see the difference. Okay, so this is the Row Club Chukka. The Chukka is made with the same upper, but difference is the different toe shapes. And different toe shapes, it has even different construction, but we'll break all this down. First, this is the shoe last 100 last. This is the shoe last 722 last. As you can notice, this one's more of a slightly raised toe box. This is flat, more casual. This is more workwear, rugged, more like wearing with denim. This is more office wear. And you notice different toe shapes. The shoe last 100 is more of an almond toe shape, and the 722 is more of a round toe shape. It has a slightly bump on the toe. All this can change the boot style. Also, the heel height is about the same, but this has a leather full sole and this has a rubber half sole. So this looks more tougher, overbuilt. This is more casual, relaxed. And also, this is the Row Club. This is the Row Club cord soles, and we'll talk about that later, different soles. But that's just a little brief description. Just a quick random thought: when you add a half sole, the heel gets higher. If you notice, just to keep the boot balanced. Also, if you notice, the eyelets are smaller. That can change the whole look of a boot. These are slightly bigger. This welt has a slight lip all over the boot. That is called a storm welt. What a storm welt was built for was to keep the rain out of the boots, so your socks don't get wet. But also, this boot also has a flat welt. The water won't get in, but this is just extra protection. So that is what is called a storm welt. I saw some comments down below that didn't know what a storm welt is, so hopefully that helps you guys. And it's just, for aesthetically, it makes the boot look as well, more tougher, you know, more workwear. And to give you guys a better look, here's the shoe last so you can see the difference in better perspective. You notice how it's more higher raised. This is low profile. Looks like an almond. This looks more like I guess a thumb. I wouldn't know how to explain it well. And all these shoe lasts can fit anybody comfortably as long as all the measurements are correct. So some people are afraid, like, oh, what if that last doesn't fit me? It doesn't look like my toe shape. But it all matters about the girth of the balls of your feet, the instep, the long heel. But that's separate information. I'll make another video for that. When I started designing the Roll Club collection, I slowly started adding different toe shapes for different occasions. But I also mixed different toe shapes as well. For example, we have the 722 last. We have the almond toe shape, which is the shoe last 100, and then we have the 3309 last. This toe shape is a mix between like a work style toe shape, but slightly casual. For example, if you notice, this is the casual toe shape. It has a slightly slope in the toe as well. But then I kept it high on the toe box to give it more of a workwear, more tougher looking boot. So this is my boot. I actually wear it sometimes for work or sometimes just going out. This is another Chukka boot. This is the other Chukka boot. This is the 722 last, and this is the 3309. This is slightly dressy but slightly workwear, if you notice. High toe box, slight slope on the toe. But this is high toe box, and it doesn't slope. It just keeps straight, more of like a box toe shape. And all this changes styles. So thank you all for watching. Hopefully it was all entertaining, and hopefully you can use this information. You know how different toe shapes affect the overall look of a boot. And this is just my opinion. At the end of the day, you know, to each their own. And if you want to wear a pair of engineer boots with some swimming trunks, it don't matter. You know, at the end of the day, if you're happy, we're all happy. And hopefully you guys enjoy. Comment, like, subscribe, and have a nice day.